Hello and welcome back to a world of horror, a beautiful 2-bit game made in the style of DOS games back in the day, and a glorious Lovecraft-inspired adventure with additional inspiration from Junji Ito. I'm very excited to get into it. Very excited to get into it, in fact. Now, we can mess around a little bit with the settings. We can randomize what it looks like. Some of these make me want to puke, though. We can do that one. That one's not too bad. And we're going to do customized playthrough. Ooh, challenges is somewhat new. Difficulty, we'll do cultist. That's what we're on, right? Yep. Last stand, just sort of normal overall. You know how it is. Yeah, cultist, normal. We haven't unlocked everything. I did on a different save file, so I know just about what we're doing, but we are going through some other, we're going through Glady? I don't know. We'll do that seed. We are going to go through, not necessarily blind, but it's been a long time since we did this. We will go with a random character and random backstory, in fact. Class of 1980X. What is that? The game selects a random backstory at the beginning. Let's see here. Difficulty is cultist, start with 4 funds, and the threat level is a little bit increased. Ooh, somewhere a group of people gather, and we could choose one of these dark gods. You can actually unlock more, but we haven't done so in the save file just yet. We're gonna go with Athiolazith. Casting spells costing reason increases doom instead. The mad god favors astronomers and magicians, granting them its gift of power that unknowingly brings Athiolazith's bloated body closer and closer to Earth. Wow, that took me way too many tries. The media has been reporting about various people with seemingly supernatural skills. Could it have any connection with the news about stars disappearing from the night sky? Alright, let's see here. We start with the Necronomicon. That's interesting. Hunted by the cult. You manage to run from them once, but the cult is tireless. Solving mysteries reduces more doom, but you get more unique combat encounters. We also have the Necronomicon. The Necronomicon you've stolen contains powerful spells and horrible secrets. To activate its power, retrieve more pages when you level up. Level 1, Aura of Azul Hoth. The cult can't be allowed to have this cursed book. Completing a mystery lowers doom by 10%. Passive. Interesting. Interesting indeed. We got the Book of Gore. Plus 3 reason and stamina, but adds 1 random injury. So we can forget the spell. We can cast it as normal, or we can cast this with Athiolazith's Gaze. Interesting. Do we have anything else in our inventory? Doesn't look like it. The town looks otherwise interesting. Impending doom is currently at 0%. If we hit 100% doom, it's all over. So we can't enter this lighthouse yet. We have to unlock it. We have to get keys. We don't have any of the keys. We're going to randomize this. We're going to continue. Someone has crammed your mailbox full of animal entrails. They know. Ooh. Fascinating. So here we are. Our character starts with terrible strength, terrible dex, terrible all-around skills actually, but we do have decent perception, which does help. But otherwise, we are in a bad way. Get that? Ooh, get an empty bottle. All right, there's a chance of that spawning every time. Let's look at our clothes. We can get some money from here. Some money, honey. Runaway jacket. Cult of the Corn or BHP. Let's do Cult of the Corn for now. We look snazzy as hell. I'm gonna sneeze. This, excusez-moi. Excuse it. Oh, ooh, and someone is looking at us. But we now have 5 money, honey. What's on TV? Minor earthquake revealed an entrance to a partially flooded cavern that believed to be man-made. Interesting. Now we're gonna take a bath. First off, we're gonna fill an empty bottle with water, and then we're going to we're gonna go for XP right now. Yep, we have a bottle of water that we can use to get some stamina back. We're gonna start a new mystery. Now, we have to complete each of these mysteries in order to get a key, and we could potentially die on any of them. So we're gonna start with Bizarre Bruit of the Blood-Curdling Botanist. Your neighbor asked you to help. Her husband, Shiro-san, has gone missing. She is worried it might be connected with the new fertilizer he ordered from Tokyo. Where is he, and why would he need so much fertilizer? You've got the business card of a gardening company where the missing man was working. Maybe some of his colleagues could tell you something useful. For that, let's thinking either hardware shop. Ooh, we don't have a lot of options here, do we? We just have a vending machine in the hardware shop. So let's go to the hardware shop and get ourselves a weapon. Chance to hit 60, that's not bad. That's probably better overall. Yeah, the shovel does more damage. It costs about the same. Small chance of gaining funds. This has a higher chance to hit, and that is king. Lightweight and durable. A crowbar. We can equip that. We're not very good with a strength-based weapon because our strength is only 3, but it is something to start with. And we have 2 more funds we're going to hold on to. Now, Mycology Maniac. We can complete a side quest by going to school. And we're going to do that, and we're going to investigate the school twice and check it out. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. Survivor's guilt. Add 2% doom at the end of the mystery. That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. But we're okay. Let's go to the schoolyard. Actually, costume to enter. Asked to join me. And no one cares. No one wants to join me. I'll wait once. Just once. That's already enough extra doom for me. No one cares. Absolutely no one cares. Okay, I was hoping to gain an ally, but that's not going to happen. And instead, all I did was get some extra doom. It's because my charisma is 3. You enter the art workshop. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. Check out the masks. Ooh, one mask looks similar to the design you once saw in an occult book. You decide to take it with you. A new yet undefined species of the cordyceps fungus has been observed to infect rats, taking over their bodies. Could it have the same effect with other mammals? Let's look at this funny mask. Equip +1 stamina or reason at the beginning of a combat encounter. Interesting, but it says it's cursed. That mask is anything but funny. What happens if we put it on? We look ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, but why it only gives us multiple bonuses, correct? So, now that we've done the side quest, let's go downtown. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of a house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as if he's checking for any unwanted followers. What could it mean? Let's follow him. Perception check failure. That was the only one. That was the only one that we really had a chance with, because our perception is our only skill above 4. The door is locked, but you think you can repeat the knocking pattern the suspicious man used. Nothing happens. We're gonna get wrecked by doom at this rate. Shiro-san has always been a weirdo, but he's good at what he does. Last month, he ordered a pack of an experimental fungicide from Tokyo. I think I've seen the dispatch order with an address somewhere, the old man says. Help me move this dirt, and I'll look for it. Alright, let's investigate downtown more. It's been almost a year since a childhood friend moved away to another city. He left suddenly without even saying goodbye. In a recent letter, he apologized for the disappearance and asked you to remove the furniture from his flat because he wanted to sell it. In the envelope, you find a key to his apartment. Strength check failure! Yay! You take a wrong step and sprain your ankle. It's nothing serious, but you'll have problem walking for a few days. -2 stamina. It's because their strength is absolute garbage. While the dispatch order is stained with a foul-smelling liquid, you think you can make out the address, at least parts of it. The house is somewhere in the nearby forest. So far, this is going poorly. An old priest is performing a ritual to appease a local demon. Imprisoned underground, you're invited to join them. Participate. Knowledge check. Success! You've read about the ritual. Following the intricate pattern of steps, bows, and claps isn't a problem for you. Once the ritual ends, the priest thanks you and hands over an item. An actual human skull. Random result after casting a spell. You wouldn't know where to find a buyer for it. No, indeed. We can equip it. But I think it would take up a slot from the mask. We don't want to do that yet. Instead, it's dark. You don't remember the trees growing so close to each other. Following a trail of rotten fruit, you stumble on a small forest shrine. It's probably dedicated to some local spirit. The small statue looks alien and menacing. Let's pray. Perception check success. Kneeling by the shrine, you discover a small piece of paper tucked behind the statue, giving us experience. The dirt road you've been following suddenly ends. You have to go back. Uh-oh. Our master is a-coming, and we can all bask in its glory. Magician glitched. So, he deals doom damage, which is particularly unfortunate. Chance to hit, 65% chance. We could probably kick this guy's ass. Why not? Can I do that twice? Yes, I can. That gives us an increased amount of chance. The enemy seems to be weak against this type of weapon, so we actually did some additional damage. Can I guarantee a hit? No, I cannot. Let's actually guarantee a strong hit. What I might be able to do, guarantee that. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I want. I want to guarantee a hit. And then potentially punch. Yeah. Or a kick, rather. Yeah, there we go. 7 damage. Excellent. Excellent. Instead of just getting a little bit. Next attack is guaranteed to hit. So let's just keep doing that. Yes, it's increasing our doom, but I really want to kick this guy's ass. Yes, 7 damage. And then we're just going to go for a guaranteed kill. Boom! You've defeated Magician Glitched. Plus 11 experience. I really wanted the experience. You stumble upon a half-eaten deer carcass. Interesting. Interesting indeed. We got some experience for that doom. Your friend has asked you to meet them at a certain secluded location. Getting there, you find a telescope with a note signed by your friend. The note tells you to look through the telescope. You don't see anything at first. Then you notice it. The bloated body of Athiolazeth is getting closer. More doom! More doom! Hooray! In the forest you hear faint whimpering in the distance. When you find it, you discover a wild dog caught by its hind leg in a bear trap. The dog growls menacingly when you get closer. Help the dog, even if it's at a risk. Luck check failure, I freed the dog, but the trap closed on my hand. It's worth it to save the damn dog. The dirt road you've been following suddenly ends. You have to go back. You have a feeling you're being watched, and when you hear a branch snapping, you quickly turn around. There is someone standing in the trees just a few meters away. Start running. Strength check failure. You trip on a root and injure your ankle badly. As you limp away, there's no trace of the strange person. Yeah, our stats suck. Our stats are really, really poor. That's one of the reasons why I wanted that experience, so we can actually get our stats up. Because right now, they are bad. Ah, hell. Walking through a tree nursery, you suddenly stop. Something feels off. Isn't it too early for the leaves to change their color? Before you can continue in your investigation, someone grabs your leg. Ooh, bark lady. -1 to all. We can probably do this. What she got? 18? We want... what is that? 6 damage? Let's just get guaranteed hits. We'll kill her in 3. Instead of taking more doom to run, let's get some experience. Boom! Yep. 3 attacks. How close are we to leveling up? Actually, still very far away. Very unfortunate. Sometimes the run just does not go well. Investigate it, we have no other choice. A parasitic organism burrows under the bark, undulating slowly. Knowledge check success. All nearby trees are connected underground. The main branch leads east. You make a mental note to avoid the region. Yes, some nice experience. Very nice. We've almost completely explored the forest now. While wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings on one of the trees. And, by the look of them, they were made recently. Could they be connected with the current mystery? Knowledge check failure. Gives me some doom. That's deeply unfortunate for me, considering I'm now at 34% doom on the first one. Finally, after felt like hours of following the dirt road, you find the old mansion. It's completely overgrown with plants you've never seen before. In front of the mansion, there's the gardening company minivan filled with boxes. Slowly, you enter the building with caution. You stand in the middle of the room when suddenly the floor gives way and you fall down to the basement. Falling through the hole in the floor, you find yourself in an overgrown basement. In the corner lies a man you recognize. It's Shiro-san, the missing gardener. You must help him escape this cursed place. Now, there are some options here. We can lead the gardener. The doorway is blocked by thick branches. You need to find another way out. Whoa, what's that? Or, protect the gardener. Now, we want to try to lead him out. We'll let the plants attack us right now. But we lead him out. You protect the gardener and the plants attack you. Now, we're gonna try and lead him out. Just keep leading him out. We have to find the way out, of course. Of course. He has 9 health remaining. We have 3 more turns that he can take damage. Ooh, 2 more turns. But we have to keep leading him towards the exit. The plants are trying to desperately attack him. But why? We're going to protect him and lead him out. Ooh, I've taken damage, but we have to protect him, otherwise he'll die. Once more, and it's all over. The doorway is blocked. We have no choice. We must try to lead him out, but we can't take another hit for him. Ooh, you've successfully run. Plants continue to attack as you and the gardener flee from the forest, only to suddenly stop when you reach the city limits. You manage to call an ambulance from a phone booth, but lose consciousness before it arrives. You wake up at a hospital, your wounds treated. When asked about Shiro-san, the doctors are puzzled. You are the only person they found. The gardener is missing to this day. Bizarre Bruit of the blood-curdling botanist. Ending C. We got some major rewards for solving this mystery. Very important rewards. However, survivor's guilt increases doom, although we lose some doom for there's still hope. Interesting. One can only assume that if you had picked some of the other options, perhaps we would have found some different endings. Now, we can level up, which is very good because I desperately want better stats. Crew case killed, defeat the current enemy, cost 15 doom. That's actually very, very interesting. +1 charisma, that would be really helpful. +1 luck. That would also be very helpful. We're going to take that, and we're going to increase a stat. We're going to increase our strength stat, I think. Even though I would love to heal, it's just not going to help us in this situation. Take the key. Now, we're going to try and heal. Let's get back some stamina. And then, even though I'd rather not use it, we're going to use the bottle. And, I should have used it and then taken the bath. That's my fault. The human skull, let's get rid of that. I'm not even sure we can really use it right now. Awesome, we now have some more things we can do. Book of Gore, that's very good, but at the same time, add a random injury. We're gonna risk it. Broken jaw, you can't cast any spells. That's totally fine. I'm completely okay with that. I'm completely okay with that. Now, let's put on a different jacket. Let's put on our normal sort of runaway jacket. We look pretty damn stylish. Let's continue. Tragic tale, alarming account of abnormal arms. Interesting. I remember when it started. The woman next door was strangled to death in her bed, with no sign of forced entry. The killer was never found and the apartment remained vacant. The door to her apartment was closed and she lived alone. What other ways in are there? Maybe you can get to the apartment plan to compare with other flats. Yes, game, I know I have the thing. Please stop. Going to go to school. We have slightly better charisma. Or do we? I don't remember. What did we get? No, we got better luck. And no one cares about us still. That's unfortunate. So we're going to investigate the hospital. We're doing okay right now, actually. We're doing okay. You enter the hospital looking for information about a certain patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. You spot a nurse at the registration booth. She's asleep from exhaustion. Set the trash can on fire? Why would you do that? Let's let her sleep. Let her sleep. You abandon the idea of stealing the patient's document. Hospital threat level decreases, but plus 2% doom. That's unfortunate. Let's investigate the hospital again. Uh-oh, suddenly a window behind you breaks with a bang. Startled, you notice a masked man, hunting rifle in his hand, silent and calm. The man loads another bullet. -4 stamina. We can only take 3 hits from this guy or we die. How much health does he have? 17? Did my increase in strength give me any additional bonuses? Yes, it did. Can we attack 3 times on this? No, we cannot. But we can get 90% chances. That would do 8 damage compared to 6. Let's do it. Attack boost. Can we do multiple attack boosts? We can. So let's make this a guaranteed, and then make this a almost definite chance to hit. Boom, boom, another 2 hits. So let me see here. We're gonna take some damage for this, but I'm still gonna do it. Attack boost. 2 more attack boosts. Boom, boom, another hit. And now, we'll guarantee the kill. Boom! Cultist Hunter down. And we get for our trouble a damn hunting rifle. The Anatomical Museum archive displays a specimen with elongated arms and jellified bones. -1 reason. Now, we have a perception weapon. Damage when shot. Now we're going to equip it. An old rifle. Yes, indeed. The damage is better than our crowbar. The speed is better. Chance to hit is better, and damage is pretty much better. So, my speed is better, and so just about in every way it's better. Unless I'm reading something wrong, in which case, well, I guess we'll find out, won't we? Abnormal anatomy. So, let's investigate downtown. Unfortunately, rioters is a problem now. People point at and talk about a man on the other side of the street. He looks confused, muttering to himself while occasionally touching a festering wound on his cheek. Stop in your tracks and listen to the man's curse incantation. So we gain a spell for our trouble. That's probably not worth it for me. Let's look at our spells. Enthrallment. Support, investigation, gain an additional follower, discard on use, but it costs 4 reason. We're actually going to forget that spell in order to get back some reason. The apartment is on the 3rd floor. There is no way somebody used the window to escape the murder scene. Investigate the apartments. I would love a follower, but we just didn't get it. Loud knocking wakes you up. Open up! I know you're there. Call the police. The man escapes when he hears the police siren, but before he goes, he draws an unfamiliar symbol in blood on your front door. More doom! More doom! You notice the odd placement of ventilation shafts. They seem too small for anyone to crawl through, though. What is happening in this place? A friend has asked you to meet them at a certain secluded location. Yep, this happens again. And then you see Athiolazith and get some more doom. Great, I'm glad that happened twice. You should interview the neighbors. Maybe you'll discover something the police missed. Perhaps. Perhaps indeed. Uh-oh. Passing by a faulty elevator, its doors suddenly open. You take a step back, noticing a weird, tall woman standing in the darkness. Do you live here? I've never seen you. Interesting. Cyclops neighbor, and she attacks. Alright, can we shoot this lady? Base chance to hit. 95 or 70. Let's prepare the attack and fire. You pull the trigger, but nothing happens because we have no bullets. That's kind of a dumbass move on my part. Uh-oh. I seem to have made a mistake. We're going to run away. We're going to run the hell away. 5% doom, fine. And then we're going to re-equip our crowbar because I'm a dumbass. Because it's faster and it's better. Almost every way, because we don't have any bullets. If we had bullets, that would be a different, that'd be very different. One neighbor is complaining about her missing underwear. Ew. So some kind of pervert is on the loose. As you prepare a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe ice cold water is a good idea. Let's take a hot bath. Plus 1% doom. Ah, well, I was hoping it would give me back stamina, but that's fine. 45% doom now, that sucks. Another neighbor is complaining about weird noises coming from the vents when she's at home. When you stop by home to pick up your lunchbox, you find a pile of letters in your mailbox. Luck check success. Seems that you won a small amount of money in the lottery. Lucky you. Let's check the building plan. Let's go to the hardware shop. That's pretty good. We have a bunch of money and I want to use them. That's not bad compared to the speed is better, but the chance to hit is a lot worse. Let's not do it. Let's do that. Get a can of acid, just in case we come across any horrific beasties. Check the building. That pair has been following you since morning. You finally managed to lose them, but can't shake the feeling that it'll only get worse. For some reason, that decreases my stamina. That's interesting. What was that? Oh. Every room is connected by vents coming from the unused boiler room. Could it be? You enter the dark boiler room and trip over the pipe. Cursing, you find a light switch and gasp in horror. It's not a pipe at all. It's a long, rubbery arm coiling around the room and ending in a ventilation shaft. Coming closer, you can smell something vile and rotten. You almost fall to the ground when you see the wide-open stare of the dead pervert, his elongated limbs stretching and disappearing into the vent's darkness. Inside his mouth, you find a tiny key. After the police arrive, the whole building gets searched. Following the arms, the detectives find the body of a man stuck in a ventilation shaft. Later, he is identified as the building caretaker. In his closet, police find pieces of underwear and voyeuristic photos of the tenants. You are questioned thoroughly and eventually released, as the murder case has been covered up as a case of an unfortunate gas leak. Interesting.